Yo guys, so we're back and we're gonna make a video about just everything we've been buying. I've been seeing a lot of weird advice on YouTube about buying certain types of boxes during the bubble burst.
The market crashed,
yeah, during this dip, and people are buying the dip, and some people are like, bro, you should buy Shining Fates ETBs, bro.
I bought 10 of them.
I bought 50.
Yeah, we're talking.
Anyways, no, on the real though, we're just gonna go over stuff we've been buying just to give you guys a perspective of what we've been doing during this entire time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just get into it real quick.
Yeah, let's go.
Before, really quick though, you guys know what to do.
This video
No, not that one. The other no, not this is the wrong one. The other thing. Say the other thing.
Oh, like and subscribe.
Yeah, we're almost at 10,000.
Yeah, tell your mom to subscribe.
Tell them, yeah, exactly. If everyone told their mom to subscribe, we'd be at like 20K.
20,000. And then if you told one of your friends, we'd be at 30,000.
Yeah, so help us out and we got more content coming your way.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the video. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
First thing I bought, Shining Fates Elite Trainer Box, empty lid.
Yeah, just the lid.
Just the lid. You see, like, basically these are like a really popular set. And oh my god. Okay, Shining Fates Elite Trainer Box sucks. I'm not talking about that. But on some real, I got a Sword and Shield pin collection. I got this for 30 locally. Good deal. These are like super hyped up right now still. I think they're going for like a hundo. $30 was a steal. Honestly, I don't even know how I found this. This is so lucky. And yeah, lady wanted 50. I offered her 30. Worked out super good. These are good just to have. People love the Pikachu. The art is super dope. And not much else to say about it. It could get reprinted because they're literally down to reprint anything. So,
yeah, they literally reprinted Sun and Moon ETB.
Yeah, there's rumors about Sun and Moon ETB getting printed. And that's like 5 years old. And they never reprint ETBs. It's just...
That's scary.
Pokemon's down. So just be careful with Modern. I have always said be careful with Modern. But I also bought this. This is the only other Modern thing I've bought recently. I got it for $150. Too good of a deal, honestly, to not get it. $150 for this when it's going for $400 market price right now. Just had to scoop. And so that's all I bought modern-wise. Everything else low-key kind of risky, especially with the reprints. I mean, super mega long-term if you want to hold on 15, 20 plus years for that modern stuff, you're chilling.
Yeah, like if you're down to just sit there and have it just sit there for 30 years...
Yeah, then you're chilling. That's on you. But that is not the life I choose to live. And then, so after that, only other modern card I've picked up, I think, is Gengar Mimikyu. Had to pick this up just in case something happened with Team Up and it never happened again. The art is just so dope on this. I got this for like 35. Market price is like 60. Also, too, real quick, just a quick tip. I talk about this a lot, but just hunt for cards. Just hunt for, like, all this stuff is not stuff I like went out of my way to get. I just found it for really good prices.
Yeah.
And so basically at the end of the, like, how I think about things is when I'm looking for cards, I have general cards, like general sets and things I want, but I have no attachment to like specific cards exactly.
Yeah, you just gotta be open to everything.
Yeah, be open to what comes to you, because at the end of the day, like, there's so many opportunities, you just have to be ready to accept them. And so I got this. Yeah, it's just like, I don't buy modern boxes, but I saw modern boxes that were really dope and that people really want still for like way undervalued, so why would I not get them?
I don't know, maybe so the collectors could get them.
Yeah, according to some collectors, we're just investors. Even though Van got first place at a tournament last year.
Yeah, I saw the Frostmoth too.
Yeah, it was like a local, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, anyways, no more shade. Let's go back into cards. So I got Shauna right here. Another pickup. This one, I had another Shauna. I bought Shauna's when they were like $10, $10, $15. Shauna's ridiculous now. She's up to like 50, 60, even higher. Cleaner copies go for like 80, 90, I've noticed. After the whole like Shauna in the TCG again thing.
Oh yeah.
So she's back in, but I picked this one up. I actually traded for this. I'm going to make a video of what moves you guys should be making now, honestly. But I think trading is a really good move you should be making. Like, just trading up. And so basically, I traded a no-symbol Scyther. Like, he valued it at 60. I traded a no-symbol Scyther and a Skyridge non-hollow Alakazam and a Skyridge non-hollow Jolteon for this. Which adds up about the same, but the other ones were in iffy condition, and this one's in pretty good condition. And so I don't know about what's better, like who won the trade, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have a clean Shauna than the kind of more iffy cards.
Yeah, because it's also harder to sell, and then you have to
It's a lot to deal with, and it's so much easier just to sell one card and to have one card and figure the situation out with that than having 3 cards that you don't necessarily care about. Speaking of trades, I traded for a lot of bangers, but I'm going to skip these and save them for the end so we can go over the like cheaper cards first. But here's just like random cards I've been picking up. So we got pre-release Kirlia, pre-release Porygon. Oh, these are good. This video is going to be all over the place, but Emerald Reverse Hollows. These are just some stamps that I've picked up, but here's a couple good ones. Destiny Deoxys, these are dope. They came from a DVD. And so basically I picked these up for $10 a piece. Pretty clean. Not like ultra mega clean, but for the price points, they're really good, honestly. Like I couldn't find clean ones. There was only 2 listed for 10 and everything else was 30 and they were kind of iffy. So really hyped to pick these up. Always been big on stamps. You guys already know that. But this one's from a movie one. It just seemed really good, so I picked those up. For 10, seems like a good price point. And then Emerald. If you guys know, you know. Emerald is super low pop, and it's really hard to find clean Emerald cards. And EX era, everyone knows. There's this one guy on YouTube who blew it up already. He said, forget about WotC, buy these instead. So there you go, bro. It's getting blown up. I feel like people who have known for a minute, but the wave is coming, so I've just been trying to get mine while I can. Luckily, I have the chase card from that set, actually, which is the Melodic EX. I got that forever ago, so I'm content. Whatever happens, happens. Van picked up the Melodic Reverse Emerald, and I'm hurt about it, and he won't trade it to me.
Give me good stuff.
I offered you these. These are cool.
Not as cool as a Melodic.
Whatever. Other stamps and reverses I got. Latios, Dragon Vault. This one's pretty heat. I got this for like a few bucks, so I just decided to pick it up. A lot of these cards, just so you guys know, I'm picking up for relatively cheap, like $5 to $10. What was it? The Gardevoir and the Ninetales I went in on and spent around like 15 to 20.
Dang, big spender.
Big baller brand.
Big baller.
Then we got this Luxray, it was a few bucks. This Moltres pre-release got for $6. Just so you guys know, you can find steals. You really can. You just gotta hunt. Like
yeah,
I
just
can't.
No life it.
No life it. I can't emphasize this enough. Just go to card stores all the time, locally. Talk to people all the time. The Cyndaquil and the Totodile I got each for like $3 or $4. This Charizard. Oh, I traded for this card. This goes in the trades. This Espeon I paid $25 for, but it's actually pretty clean. Also, make sure when you guys are looking for cards, when you're looking at the low pop, all that stuff, make sure you're getting the cleanest possible copies. I try to keep in mind that I only want clean cards. And sometimes it's hard because you really want the card. But at the end of the day, the things that are going to retain the value are pretty much the cleaner they are and the rarer they are. So if they're rare and you can find the clean copies, then you're golden. All right, Van, pick my next pile to talk about really quick.
All right, let's talk about Card Butt so we don't get demonetized.
Okay, Card Butt, aka Card 8, money symbol. So these are Card Butt cards, so we do not get demonetized. But I picked these up. I picked them up in weird little lots. Like, they were like lots of 4, and they were all on bid, and they were all ending really soon. And they were like this. It was like something random like that, you know what I mean? But let me show you the backs of them real quick, actually. Backs are so sick. Look at the old, like, OG pixel arts. So dope. Look at this Dratini. Super cool. These are actually all really clean, too. And so I picked up a bunch of these. So I want to say, at the end of the day, they were like $10 on bid per lot. So they were like $2.50 a card. And considering they're, like, really clean, I was just like, oh, I'm just going to bid on them. And it was funny, too, because when I was bidding, I saw them ending. I was just sorting by ending soonest, and I was like, oh, there's some Card Butt cards. And so I bid on them, and no one was bidding on them. I was like, oh, yeah, I scooped up like 2 lots, and then it seemed like someone woke up, or they were like, oh, people are like bidding on these. And so I had to like outbid people, and it turned into bidding wars, and so I gave up on the other ones. There was like 5 or 9 other lots.
Oh, really?
There was a lot of lots, but I scooped these for like... So one person, it was like one bid, and I just like sniped all of them from them.
Oh, someone woke up.
Yeah, and they were like, I think they realized they're like, yo, someone's like
all
sniping.
My stuff.
Yeah, so they were like jacking up the prices. Like they started going up to like 18 to 20. So I got really lucky with these, I feel like, personally. I don't know enough about these cards to give you guys a perspective, but they're sick. Also, I love like the text in the back too. They're just really cool.
They look nice.
Yeah, the art is like generic art that they use all the time, but the pixel art really makes it for me on the back. But yeah, those were just for me personally. Alright, so we'll just finish talking about Japanese cards while we're here. So I have this VS. I don't want to say the trainer because it sounds like a bad word, and YouTube algorithm's kind of spooky, bruh.
Yeah.
So it's the Skarmory though from VS, and it's super dope. It's really clean. So all these, oh look at that swirl too. You see that? Swirl Premium.
Swirl Premium. Yes,
Swirl
sir.
Premium. Anyways, but so I bought a bunch of Japanese cards. These are all from a local shop. These I didn't get that much of a steal on in terms of their raw prices, like getting it super under market value. These are almost more like fair market value, but these are all ridiculously clean. So I just picked these Japanese cards up thinking, because basically they're really clean. All of them have 10 potential in my opinion, minus a few centering issues and maybe a few like small surface scratches.
Yeah, they got that potential.
Potential. Anyways, so you guys can check them out. I would show you guys in person if I could, but we're on a YouTube video and this is pre-recorded, so anyways. Oh, banned. This is banned. Did you guys know that?
Toxic.
Banned, toxic. But yeah, no, these are super clean. I'll show you guys the backs. But for the Blastoises, I think I ended up paying like 75 and then 100 for this one. I don't even remember what other cards there are in this pile already. But at the end of the day, I paid around 30 for most of them. They're all 30 was like the average range of most of these cards, and considering they're all like really clean, like most of these don't even have whitening, as you guys can tell. So I just want to show that off real quick. These I'm gonna grade all of them. Hopefully I get some 10s. That's the main goal with these, especially considering how clean they are. If you guys have a source for good Japanese cards, you should scoop up if you can get them at the right price, especially if they're
link us.
Oh yeah, send them our way too. Especially if they're tenable. Japanese cards have way better odds of getting 10s just because of the production runs and the quality control.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like really weird, but as a kid, I know I took better care of my Japanese cards because I was like, oh, these are so rare. And so it just seems like more people just put their Japanese cards straight into sleeves and stuff and binders. So, just better odds. Alright, Van, pick another pile. Let's keep it going.
Alright, let's talk about that Metagross Gold Star you just casually are sitting on.
Oh, we got gold. We talking gold stars?
Yeah.
Alright, so I picked up these gold stars. But I
completely forgot what I was gonna say.
I picked up this gold star from online, from some dude, honestly. He posted on Pokemon TCG Reddit or something like that. It was really random. Shout out to the homie, but he just posted it that he wanted to sell them. It was literally on the Reddit post where people post their like random stuff where they're like, guys, I just got this card, it's so great. And it literally, this dude was there and I saw it and I was like, yo, let me scoop. And he's like, okay, cool. So I got both these for $230, which honestly low-key is a steal. Like, I'm gonna grade this Metagross. I'll probably get a 7 or an, I'm hoping for an 8. An 8 would be goated. And I got the Gyarados for 30. The Gyarados is pretty rough. Watch.
That's tough.
Pretty rough, but it's really good price for legendary collection. So definitely good come up. Super good scoop. And then we got the Metagross right here. Metagross is pretty clean. Watch. Let's see if you guys can get the... It has some whitening. It's not creased or anything. It just has some whitening issues and a few... It has a kind of a big scratch right here. I don't know. Oh, there. You guys can see it right there.
Oh, yeah. Let's guess the grade.
Yeah, guess the grade when it comes back, guys.
It'll be 10 years, but still.
7.
7?
7. If I get an 8, I'll be happy. 8 would be goated.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Okay, GG's. Great game. That was fun.
GG's.
And I picked up this Vaporeon from an Instagram homie who's a subscriber. So shout outs to Kyle, I think it was. It's been a minute. I'm sorry. But I think I overpaid on this one a little bit. It's a little bit rough, but I paid 4 for this one. But I really wanted a Vaporeon Gold Star, so I was just like, it was one of those like heart buys. This isn't one of my smartest buys in my opinion, but it was good to give like the homie some cash, and it was good to get myself a decent Vaporeon Gold Star. This one is definitely not the biggest come up. All right, I'm just gonna pick the next pile, and we'll just do all these random shinies that I've been picking up. This Raikou is a promo. I got it for like 14. These two I got for $1 a piece, which is actually literally insane, but super duper come up. Hydreigon I got for 30, 15. Do you remember?
I don't know.
It's forever ago. And then Palkia. These shinies I think are like objectively, in my opinion, I'll just say my opinion, but deep down I want to say it's facts, but it's fine. But in my opinion, I think these are better than Hidden Fates shinies, because it's like they're all OG, they're really hard to find. A lot of them are super low pop. They all come from different sets, and there's a bunch of different Pokemon. And yeah, granted they're not full arts, but they hit. And it's really hard to find these in super good condition.
Yeah, it's like vintage and fates.
Yeah, it's like vintage Hidden Fates, and people love shinies. So finding different variations of the shinies, I've just been trying to get as many as I can. Just the OG shinies, definitely worth it. These are in decent condition. Honestly, I think they're all pretty good for all things considered, and the price points I got them for.
Yeah, to be honest, when I first started collecting, I didn't even know these existed.
Yeah, they're so dope. I wish I had the Vulpix. Don't blow that up.
Or buy him it.
Yeah, buy it from me. But they're really, really dope. And so I've just been picking those up whenever I find them. I think they're super slept on. Like, they just sit in the stores for some reason.
It's because people are buying the Hidden Fates variant.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you go into the store, they have a bunch of Hidden Fates hollows, then you come back and they're all gone.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
That's just how the market is.
Market's weird, but those just seem like a better buy in my opinion. And they're like the same price. A lot of times they're actually cheaper if you really think about it.
Just depends.
Yeah, if you find the right place and get the right price, definitely worth. Alright, so next ones are the Legendary Collection cards. I've just been picking these up when I find them in good condition. This one was 12, this one was 13. I got store credit and traded in for this one at like 30. I don't remember what I traded it in though. But yeah, I think these are just good to have in good condition. It's really hard to find them in 8+. So just personal come-ups. And then here's some other cards I just picked up. So we got 2 Pikachu reverse hollows from Fire Red, Leaf Green. Low-key very slept on set. IMO. I think it's really dope. It's from the EX era and it has the original 150. So why is it not dope? And the reverse hollows are really, really cool, especially for the rares. So I picked these up. These were actually $4 a piece, which is honestly a steal, especially for the reverse hollows. I have one at PSA right now, and these two are actually pretty clean, all things considered. They're not mega ultra clean. Oh, what is that? Bruh. But for $4, cannot complain. And then I got a Flareon. This one's from Undaunted. It's a reverse hollow, but it's actually pretty clean, all things considered. But it has the Firestone there. That's why I really like it a lot. I'm hoping for a 9 on this just to have it for my PC. I think I got this one for... This one I got forever ago, so I don't really know the price. And then we got this Raticate Techno Tops Chrome. Look at that. That hollow is honestly ridiculous. But I scooped this off eBay super steal. I got this for $20. A Techno of any Pokemon goes for like 150 plus from what I've seen. These are like ridiculously rare. And I looked it up too. They're 1 in every 28 packs or 48 packs. I don't remember.
Something like that.
You guys will have to double check it, but they're pretty rare. So Eradicate's not the coolest Pokemon, but definitely hyped to have a Techno in my collection. And then what else we got? We got Charmeleon, Crystal Guardians. This one is clean. I paid a lot for this. I paid $35, but this one is pretty clean. So it has a little bit of whitening there and some little bits of whitening there. But if I got a 9 on this, I'd be more than content. So definitely super hyped to have that one in the collection. Stamps are just dope, honestly, especially if you can get them for the right price. And then what else we got? We got this Absol. This is the secret rare from Magma versus Aqua. There you go, 96 out of 95. But yeah, this one's pretty clean too. I paid $100 for this one. A little bit pricier, but the condition considering, very, very nice, honestly. Super dope. So I think you guys are seeing the trend though, is like, it's okay to pay a little bit more for cards that are in really pristine condition. Or get them for market. If you can get market price for pristine condition cards, you usually come out on top. And then we got Moltres EX from Fire Red, Leaf Green. pretty clean. I got this one for pretty cheap. I think it was like $40. And it just has little bits of whitening and a few scratches on the front. But not too bad overall. And then we got these two EXs right here. I paid $50 for the Latios, and then for the Rayquaza I paid $100. But if you guys check them out real quick, look at the backs. They are honestly really clean. So definitely worth it. Like super, super worth. Yeah, no, these are really clean. So that's that. Alright, and then that's everything I bought. And we'll just talk about all the stuff I've traded for, just to get out of the way. But like I said earlier, I think trading up your collection is really good. Whether it's in terms of selling a bunch of stuff that you have that's really common, you don't necessarily really care about it, just sell it. Sell it to buy better things at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Or just finding people to trade with, because there is a lot of people to trade with. You just have to find the right people. Yes. Even if you trade with stores.
Some people are down to trade down and trade up. It just depends on your goals.
Yeah, and the goals for me personally are just to trade up for more rare cards that are hard to find.
Yeah.
And so... I mean, like, this one isn't crazy rare, but I traded a Raichu Fossil Holo for it in $10, which is pretty good because the Raichu was kind of iffy condition. And so this is cool to have the collection for that. This one, yeah, for those two, actually, these three right here, I traded a bunch of basketball packs for it that I got for $5, and he gave me $15 store credit. And so I traded for the Raikou. He wanted $80 credit for that, which is crazy. This was a steal. And this one's pretty clean too, all things considered. I keep saying all things considered now. But
all things considered,
this is actually a pretty clean first edition Raikou. So super dope. Really hyped to have this one. This Gyarados was 1 pack. And then this was 3 packs. So, and it's actually really clean too. So it's really good. All things considered, it's really good to just trade away things you don't necessarily need or want for things that you actually care about, or that you can move faster and sell for other things. It's a whole process, you know, like the whole buying and selling thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the end goal is just to get the dopest, rarest cards. And then we got this Dark Espeon. I traded, so I gave the guy $80 cash, and I gave him like $150 worth of stuff here. And I think it is worth it for a first edition Dark Espeon, which is really dope. I think the last one around this condition went for $230, so it was a fair trade. I just rather have this. I'd rather have one card instead of have a bunch of like random WotC holos and all that stuff. I think I traded him like an Ancient Mew and like a Jolteon, no symbol. I really forgot. It was like a bunch of random other WotC holos. Mm-hmm. But pretty good trade. Definitely hyped on that one. And then I just did this trade yesterday. Oh, and I got this Latios EX too, which I don't even remember when I got this. I got this the other day, actually. I traded a...
Politoed.
Yeah, I traded a Politoed for it, pretty much. It was kind of iffy condition. And I traded it for store credit, and I got this Latios instead, which is actually way, way, way cleaner. So we take those, and we grade those.
We grade those.
And then...
Talk about the Flareon.
The Flareon was all with these.
Oh.
This was a trade I did yesterday with my local game store too, but I traded them a bunch of stuff for pretty much like $500 store credit.
$500 SC, yeah.
Yeah, $500 store credit so I could get these cards. So I got this Gardevoir from... It's one of the shiny ones, but this one's pretty hard to find. There only used to be 2 on eBay, but now there's a few listed. But honestly, at the end of the day, they're all jank. And so this one was worth $240, which was a big chunk of how much I spent. But really hyped to have that one. And then we got the Blastoise right here. The shiny Blastoise from Plasma... Is it Storm? Plasma Freeze? I'm not sure about... I'm just learning about these sets. But this one's really... Honestly, they're in both pretty good condition. They're not like 9s, but they're not in the worst condition, all things considered. Especially considering I just traded a bunch of cards that were in pretty iffy condition for them. Then we got the Gardevoir Secret Wonders. Is this Secret Wonders?
I honestly have no clue.
I think it's Secret Wonders. Decent condition, not too bad. But yeah, I traded a bunch of cards. Like I traded maybe like 50? No, not that many.
Like 35.
35 cards for it. It just makes my life easier too, because if I wanted to move those cards, I would have to sell all of them, list all of them, and deal with a bunch of stuff. And here it's just easier to deal with single cards. But for these ones, at the end of the day, I'm bad at doing the buying selling thing, because then I trade things and sell things to buy things that are just higher end.
Yeah.
And then I never like have cash flow. I'm bad about it. I hold on to too many things, but these are just too dope. So
yeah, I mean, you can get liquid.
Yeah, it's chilling. Gotta liquidate some things. But yeah, so that's everything. I did buy a couple other things. I'll probably do like a mail day for those. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I bought a Masaki promo. I hope it's clean. If it's clean, I'll talk about it. If it's not, I'm gonna get a return, because it looks really clean from the pictures, but they're like, they do returns no matter what. So that's pretty much it. Not much else to say. That's everything I've bought recently to show you guys, just to give you a perspective of what I've been buying. And yeah, hopefully it was helpful. I'm not really sure what type of content to make. I've just been trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But that's what I've been up to. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want more info, if you guys want different types of videos, just let me know. I just want to help you guys out and make it entertaining. So
yeah, so now it's my turn. So what I bought is I bought a full hidden Shining Fates box. Sheesh.